Welcome in, everyone, to Lebanon High School's the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers get set to take on the Lebanon Blue Devilettes here in Lebanon, Tennessee. My name's Jacob Vincent, joined by the beautiful Desiree Vincent on camera tonight. A massive 7-4A battle between two of the top teams in District 7-4A. They've squared off once already this year, going in favor of the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers, 53-45, just a couple of weeks ago in Cookeville. This time around, it's even bigger because it's a three-way tie atop the district standings right now with these two teams and Stewart's Creek. As Stewart's Creek beat Cookeville on Friday last week, Lebanon has the loss to Cookeville, and Stewart's Creek has the loss to Lebanon. So all three teams beating up on each other so far. A win tonight for the Lady Cavaliers would make it much easier to get to the number one seed coming up next week with a win against Stewart's Creek, but it starts tonight against this Lebanon team. Lebanon now has 3 wins in a row after falling to Cookeville 53-45. They beat Smyrna on Tuesday night 67-15, and now obviously tied atop the standings. The Lady Cavaliers 17-4 on the year, 6-1 in district play, beating Laverne Tuesday night in bounce-back fashion 65-22. The upcoming schedule for both squads for the Lady Cavaliers have some really good games to finish out the regular season. There's only 1 week left in the regular season, including tonight and next week. Tonight against Lebanon, on the road at York on Monday. Then they come back home for the final 2 games of the regular season against Smyrna and then Stewart's Creek, which will obviously be a big one coming up next Friday in Cookeville. For the Lebanon Blue Devilettes, their final remaining games are Cookeville tonight, Stewart's Creek at home on Tuesday, and Wilson Central on the road on Friday. So this district will be decided possibly on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see both what happens tonight and Tuesday as well, but it should be a fun time. We welcome you into the Hooper Huddleston and Horner Funeral Home pregame show. Once again, Jacob Vincent, joined by the beautiful Desiree Vincent on camera tonight, live on the YouTube channel, so make sure you hit that share button. You can share it to Facebook, so everyone out there that normally watches on Facebook can also watch on YouTube, but you can share it to your Facebook feed. You can also like this stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Then you'll know whenever we do go live for our broadcasts here on the YouTube channel. And you can comment along with us just as normally as you do on Facebook. So make sure you comment along with us. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. And make sure you like the stream as well. We do have fairly good service, knock on wood, here in Lebanon for the first time in a very long time. We have not had good service, phone and cell service here at Lebanon for a long time, so we're very thankful for that tonight, and hopefully it looks good on YouTube as well. I know we're live on Hub Plus, so we appreciate them for airing the games. This is the high school basketball game of the week, and it'll be presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance and 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles. A big one in 7-4A tonight. I mentioned it, 53-45 the first time around. And you go back in history, the last 11 times these two teams have gotten together have all gone in the way of the Lady Cavaliers. The last win for Lebanon came back at the start of the 2018-2019 season in November of 2018. The first week of the basketball season back in 2018 was the last time that Cookeville fell to Lebanon. Can the Lady Cavaliers keep their streak alive tonight? And they do need this win. If they would lose it, they would fall to 2 losses in district play. Lebanon would then split the series, and if they would beat Stewart's Creek on Tuesday, they very well could be your number 1 seed. We're going to step aside, and when we come back on the Hooper Huddleston and Horner Funeral Home pregame show, we'll bring you the starting lineups, and tip-off is on the other side. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week, presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Live Oak Insurance and Financial is your one-stop shop for home, auto, commercial, and life insurance. You could be missing out on saving money by bundling your insurance coverage with Erie Insurance through Live Oak. Their insurance experts can manage all your policies in one place while also always being there to answer your questions and make sure you have all the coverage you need to fit your life and your budget. And if you own a business, Live Oak can help protect your business, your workers, and your peace of mind with commercial insurance. Visit liveoaktn.com or call 931-367-LIVE for more information today.
What if opportunity was all in a day's work?
We find new ways to make vacation dreams a reality. And that inspires me to do my best work every single day.
What if you can make a real impact in people's lives with a team that cares.
What I do matters, not just for guests, but for my team. We rely on each other each and every day.
What if your work inspired fun and moved people?
We put the world on vacation. Our job is to make people happy. Inspiring travelers around the world to live their best lives never stops being fulfilling.
At Travel and Leisure, what if can be what is. Stop wondering. Join the travel movement and start a career where memories start with you.
I work with Warren County Nursery here in McMinnville, Tennessee.
I'm very passionate about the hay because that's how I take care of my cows.
So I farm here with my dad.
We raise primarily corn, soybeans, and wheat.
By having that in my background and knowing what the customer expects, I know how to cater to the customer.
We're here to provide solutions for our customers.
Going through some of those challenging experiences help you understand maybe the position they're coming from.
Discover this stylish and modern 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with an open split bedroom floor plan designed for comfort and convenience. With 3,318 square feet under one roof, plus a bonus room over the garage and 1,400 square foot basement. Located in the Brookstone subdivision, this home is just minutes from Cookeville. The builder is also offering up to 3% in closing cost assistance. Call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145.
Thanks again.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You know, you always make us feel so comfortable in our home. You're like family.
Yeah, or a friend.
Or family.
Or friend.
Family.
Friend.
Family.
Friend.
Family.
Friend.
Family.
Friend. Okay, well, thank you for your business, sir, and I hope you have a nice day.
This month, everybody's a friend or family. Save up to 25% on a home services repair.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
The Real Estate Collective is a team of experienced, licensed real estate agents serving the entire Upper Cumberland region. Whether you are looking to buy or sell, the RICO team is ready to serve you. With a focus on people over profits, you can rest assured the Real Estate Collective can help make your real estate dreams a reality. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back to Lebanon as we get ready for Cookeville and Lebanon, a part of District 7 4A battle late in the season as the lights fall and they get ready to play the hype video here for the Lebanon Blue Devilettes. While they're doing that, once again, this is the Hooper, Huddleston, and Horner Funeral Home pregame show. We're live on the YouTube channel. Make sure you can share it. Share it to the Facebook. Share it to your Facebook feed so everyone out there knows we're broadcasting Cookeville Lady Cavalier basketball. And again, today we will end this stream after the girls' game, and then for the boys' game, we will create a new stream right here on YouTube as well. My name's Jacob Vincent, joined by the beautiful Desiree Vincent on camera tonight for a big District 7 4A battle between two of the top teams in this district, and they have been for quite some time. The Cookeville Lady Cavaliers 17-4. Lebanon is 17-6. Both teams are 6-1 in district play. Let's bring you the starting lineups for both sides. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the number 6 team in the 4A classification, the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers, under head coach Jamie Gillis in her 8th season. The junior number 1 is Carolee Gilbert. Junior number 3 is Hallie Gillis. Senior number 4, Macy Hudson. Junior number 5, Tanaya Dirksen. And a junior number 30 is Charlie Roby. Once again for the Lady Cavaliers, Carolee Gilbert, Allie Gillis, Macy Hudson, Tanaya Dirksen, and Charlie Roby. For the Lebanon Blue Devilettes, who will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight, 17-6 on the year, 6-1 in district play under head coach Corey Barrett. Same starting lineup as the last time these two teams met. Junior number 0, Tiara Spencer. Sophomore number 10, Nalia Withrow Walker. Senior number 23, Rode Dowell. Sophomore number 24, E.B. McDonald. And a sophomore number 32 is Maggie Kelly. Once again for the Devilettes, Tiara Spencer, Nalia Withrow Walker, Rode Dowell, E.B. McDonald, and Maggie Kelly. Once again, leave us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Make sure you like the stream tonight and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. As we get ready for the Lady Cavaliers and the Blue Devilettes, the Lady Cavaliers unveiling some new uniforms. All black Jordan uniforms. Lady Cavs across the front, stitched in red stitching with navy blue colors in the numbers and the letters. Pretty sweet uniforms for the Lady Cavaliers. Lebanon in their home white uniforms. Lebanon across the front. Blue numbers, blue letters, stitching down the sides. Officials ready. We are ready here in Lebanon in front of a good crowd. Allie Gillis tips it against Maggie Kelly. Underway. And the Devilettes will start off with the basketball first, moving from right to left. Cookeville comes out in the man-to-man defense. They've gone back and forth between man and zone so far this year. Dow on the inside. Hudson altered it away, but Kelly's right there to put it back up and in. No full court pressure yet for the Devilettes. Here is Tanaya Dirksen on the right wing for the Lady Cavaliers. Throws to Gillis, but it was too low at her feet, right between her legs and out of bounds. It'll be an early turnover for Cookeville and back to Lebanon. One key thing for Cookeville in these basketball games, especially in the last couple of years, they've gotten off to quick starts in the first quarter, been able to establish their lead and really control the ball game from there on out. 2-0 start, 35 seconds into the contest. Lebanon leads it. The set run to the left side for Spencer, being guarded by Roby as she looks inside. Skip pass is almost turned over. Now there's a run for it that is deflected by Hudson and picked back up by Lebanon. On the drive, Withrow Walker is tripped and fouled by the Lady Cavaliers. It'll be the first foul on Cookeville and the first on Tanaya Dirksen. Lebanon will inbound from the left baseline right in front of the student section, who is out in full force. And now we've got a foul on who? On the Lady Cavaliers, it appears. Allie Gillis got barreled over and called for a foul. It's her first. E.B. McDonald was trying to create some space. Here's Withrow Walker, and there's the makeup call. They called a travel on Withrow Walker. 7:08 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 lead for Lebanon. And Cookeville will get the basketball back as they try to get into their half-court set for the first time. Charlie Roby brings it, met at half-court by Withrow Walker, off to Gilbert. Around the top of the perimeter, throws to Gillis here on the left side. Bounce pass to Hudson. E.B. McDonald went for the steal. Hudson takes the jumper a little too strong, and McDonald's got the rebound for Lebanon. She'll push the other way with 6:48 to play here in the first. McDonald, their leading scorer, off to Spencer, their second leading scorer. This from way downtown, and she knocks it down. Tiara Spencer is their best three-point shooter, averaging 12 points a contest. Gilbert at the other end is going to be fouled by Spencer, and that'll put Carolee Gilbert at the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line for 2 free throws. Tiara Spencer tagged with her first, team's first for the Devilettes. And Carolee Gilbert stepped to the line for 2 shots early on in the contest with 6:33 to play here in this first quarter as the Lady Cavaliers look for their first points of the contest. Gilbert gets the first to fall. Carolee Gilbert, Allie Gillis combined for 29 of the 53 points the first time these two teams met. That second one good for Gilbert. 2 for 2 from the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line. 6:33 to play here in the first. Grandma Marcia tuning in from Fort Wayne, enjoying it, watching it on the TV. That's the nice thing about YouTube as well. You can pull it up on the TV. There's a steal and a nice poke from behind by the Lady Cavaliers. Here comes Carolee. Gilbert on the drive, right to the basket with a right hand. Couldn't get it. Rebound tipped around. McDonald able to haul it in. Now the Lebanon pushing the other way. This is Spencer with the basketball. Off to McDonald, got left open for a three try. That one's off the mark. And a long rebound in the hands of Withrow Walker. A lot of people are filing into this gym for a big-time matchup on the girls' side. It is almost jam-packed full here in Lebanon. Nice move by Kelly inside, who finds her second bucket of the night. 4 points for Maggie Kelly, the sophomore post player who's been getting more starting minutes this season for the Devilettes. Gillis tapped the perimeter, driving inside, had it knocked free, puts it back up with the floater, no good. Gilbert got the rebound, went back up, but they called a foul on the floor first. And Cookeville will take it out underneath on the baseline. Foul's going to be called on Rodell, her first. Team second with 5:35 remaining in the first. Here's the handoff to Gillis. Trying to drive inside, nice spin move, a lot of contact, no call. Hudson right there with a putback for 2 points. Averages about 3 of those a contest and finds her first of the night. Withrow Walker on the drive. Nice finish with the left. 9-4 start for Lebanon here at home with 5:15 to play in the first quarter. Again, this is for first in the district. And keep pace with Stewart's Creek, who is also playing tonight. They're 6-1. Carolee Gilbert trying to get around the screen. Throws to Gillis on the left wing. Way downtown. Doesn't go. Gilbert fighting for the rebound. Tipped away by Spencer. Under 5 to play in the first. It's a 9-4 lead for Lebanon as they're back on offense. Throws it in the high post. Kelly, she faces up. Back out to Spencer on the flare screen. Too strong that time. And here come the Lady Cavaliers. 4:40 remaining in this first quarter. Gilbert, free throw line all the way inside. Couldn't get the scoop shot. And back the other way goes Lebanon again. The Lady Cavaliers really trying to get the offense going at the basket early on in this contest and establish the post play. Really just those straight line drives. That's a 10-second violation called on Tiara Spencer. Man, that was a quick 10. And Coach Barrett not too happy about it. So a couple subs checking in for the Lady Cavaliers. Kendall McLeod and Callie Reeder in for the first time. Tremarian Neal also checked in for Lebanon. So did Samaya Payne. Here's Charlie Roby with the basketball for Cookeville. 4:12 to play here in the first. Roby on the drive off the window, no good. Got her own rebound, trying to go back up and finishes this time. Charlie Roby here in the second half of the season has been really, really good and started to open up her offensive game. Withrow Walker at the other end, leaning, missed it. Here comes Roby and the Lady Cavaliers again. 9-6 Cookeville trails. Roby, kick out. Hudson, open look. Too short, but Roby's right there again. Here's Kendall McLeod now with the basketball. She'll put up the floater from 14. Couldn't get the rattle to go, out of bounds, and that's going to stay with the Lady Cavaliers underneath. 3:41 remaining here in this first quarter. Gillis will inbound from the right baseline. Bounce pass to Reeder. Right back to Gillis. Drives that baseline. Kick to Hudson. Open in the corner. Couldn't get it to fall. Gillis almost had the rebound, but Withrow Walker's there to take it away. Here come the Devilettes. Withrow Walker on the right side. Off to McDonald. Here's Spencer now. She'll shoot it from out there, and Gillis able to step up to her. 3:23 remaining here in the first quarter of a tightly contested 7-4A battle to stay atop the standings. 3 teams atop the standings right now are Stewart's Creek and these two right here. McDonald on the drive. Got it to go. Left-hand leaner is good. It's 11-6 start for Lebanon here at home with 3 minutes to play in the first. Gillis trying to answer, splits a double team, and a blocking foul is called, and they're going to count the bucket. Allie Gillis gets the bucket to go, and the foul called on Tremaria Neal, her first. So Neal picks up her first. It's the third team foul on the Devilettes. Gillis at the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line. That one goes, and Allie Gillis has 3 points here in the early going. Tonight, Erkson coming back in. Gillis Hudson coming out as Carolee Gilbert also came back in. So it's Reeder, Roby, McLeod, Dirksen, and Gilbert, the 5 on the floor right now for the Lady Cavaliers. They've cut the lead to 2 with 2:55 to play here in the first. Here's Neal at the elbow. Hand off Spencer. Spins around. Withrow Walker looks inside to Neal. She'll fade away, put it up at the right, way too strong, and the rebound down to the Cavaliers. Dirksen's got it, and she's going to be fouled by Neal again. That's already the second foul on Tremaria Neal, was given a little bit of a breather to Maggie Kelly. So Neal comes out, and Kelly's back in. 11-9 lead. Lady Cavaliers looking to tie or take the lead for the first time here in this ball game with 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. Cookeville has made the trip. The students for Lebanon have made the trip, and you can see on that other side as well, a lot of Lebanon fans in attendance. Gilbert from way downtown. No good. Reeder's right there. Shot fake back up, and a foul is called. And Callie Reeder will be at the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line. That foul called on Maggie Kelly now. It's her first. It is the team's fifth, still with 2:19 remaining here in the first for the Devilettes, and that is one thing that they struggled with in that first matchup, especially in the first half as they got into foul trouble early on. Reeder cannot connect on her first try. Rodell comes in for Spencer to give her first breather. Only one player with 2 fouls right now. That's Neal. She's on the bench. Reeder's second is good. So Reeder's first point of the contest, and now some full court pressure for the Lady Cavaliers as they trail by 1 with 2:19 remaining in the first. That's deflected out of bounds. 2 other broadcast games tonight on the main UCR Facebook page is Pickett County and Clark Range. Pickett County, a win for them, would secure the 7 single-A district, both girls and boys. Over on UCR2, Upperman and DeKalb County. McDonald lost it out of bounds and deflected by Callie Reeder last. It'll stay with Lebanon underneath. 2:12 to play here in the first. Withrow Walker will inbound. Trying to get it in, finally throws it over the top to Kelly. The sophomore point guard will come get it and set up the offense. Drives right side, gets some separation. The left hand too strong. Got her own rebound, kicks it back out. McDonald an open look. That one's off the mark. Reeder a strong rebound for Cookeville. Here comes Tenaya Ertson now. Now she's looking for help. Gives to Roby, her point guard. She got tied up by Payne. And a jump ball called. It'll stay with the Lady Cavaliers here on the near sideline with 1:46 to go in the first. Macy Hudson, Allie Gillis coming in. Callie Reeder and Kenna McLeod coming out. So the starters back out there for Cookeville. Down by 1. Haven't gotten it tied yet in this quarter. In this opening quarter here in Lebanon. Double team comes to Roby. Got it ahead to Gilbert on that left side. Skip pass all the way over to Gillis here on the near sideline. Deep 3 is off the mark. Hudson ripping down the rebound, and that'll be a jump ball, and we're going the other way now to Lebanon. So Rodell able to tie it up with Macy Hudson. 1:32 to play here in the first quarter. Withrow Walker will inbound against the full court pressure of the Lady Cavaliers. Dow will skip pass, and now ahead to Kelly. She'll hold it right beyond half court, now puts it on the deck. Off to Withrow Walker, will set up the offense for Lebanon. 1:20 to play here in the first. Withrow Walker on the drive. Bounce pass to Dow. Really good defense by Allie Gillis to stay straight up, but a nice finish by Rodell. And now all 5 starters have scored for Lebanon. Here's Hudson at the other end to answer right back. 4 points to lead the way for Macy Hudson. It's 13-12. 1 minute to go in the first. Withrow Walker racing to the other side. Missed it. Now Allie Gillis trying to push ahead. Gillis up with the right, and Cookeville leads for the first time here in the first. 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and the Lady Cavaliers take their first lead of the game. 14-13, they're on top. It'll be Withrow Walker to set up the offense. We'll see if Lebanon tries to hold for the final shot here in this first frame. They're going to run a lot of clock down. Withrow Walker just kind of resetting. Throw it to Payne here on the left wing. Back to Kelly. Now down to 23 seconds, and Cookeville content with kind of taking a break. It was back and forth there for the last few possessions. So they'll let Lebanon dribble it down. 13 seconds now. Going flat 4 on the baseline. Withrow Walker on the drive all the way to the basket. Threw it up, missed it. Still 4 seconds here. It's loose on the ground. Payne picks it up, threw it around. Here's Gillis, and she will not get it away in time, and we have reached the end of the first. Lady Cavaliers lead at 14-13. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week, presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Tee Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Iron Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Iron Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with the UCR team on Tuesday nights at 7, live for the UCR Coaches Show from the rooftop. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Back inside a packed Lebanon High School gym. I saw it on the sign-in. It seats about 2,500 people. Not quite there. Probably close to about maybe 2,000 or so. It is a packed gym right now here on the near side and on the far side in the student section as well. Cookeville leads after the first, 14-13, just getting underway here in the second quarter. My name's Jacob Vincent, joined by the beautiful Desiree Vincent on camera. Here's Carolee Gilbert for 3. That one in and out, halfway down. Gillis right there, but she lost it off her foot and out of bounds. Cookeville trailed pretty much that whole first quarter until late in the quarter with about a minute to play. Allie Gillis able to get the lay-in to go to take the first lead of the game for the Lady Cavaliers. Gillis saving that inbounds, but right to Tiara Spencer. Here come the Devilettes. Spencer, pass fake, goes up to the left, drew some contact, and a foul called on Macy Hudson. Just the first foul on Hudson, first team foul on the Lady Cavaliers. And it'll put Tiara Spencer at the line for 2 free throws with 7:32 still to go here in this second quarter. Once again, 2 other broadcasts going on tonight over on the main UCR Facebook page, Pickett County and Clark Range. If Pickett County wins that game, they are regular season district champions in 7 single A. Same for the boys, coming up a little later on the main page. Over on UCR2, Upperman and DeKalb County. Second free throw good for Spencer. She's got 4 points here in the first. Tied up at 14 apiece with 7:30 to play here in this second quarter. Glad to have you along. Make sure you leave a comment here on YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Gillis in the corner for 3. That one's good. It's a Gary Maxwell Insurance 3 for Allie Gillis, and she's got 8 points to lead the way for the Lady Cavaliers. Mentioned her and Carolee Gilbert teamed up to score 29 points to lead the way for Cookeville in the first matchup against Lebanon. They were really, really good shooting the basketball. Charlie Roby was actually 4 of 4 from the field. Very selective, but made all of her shots. Here's McDonald in and out. And we've got a foul inside going the other way. And that's going to be called on Rodell. So Rodell picks up her second foul. It is the team's first on Lebanon with 6:55 to play here in the second quarter. Tremaria Neal already picked up 2 fouls. Now Dow has 2 fouls. The 2 players in foul trouble here in the first quarter, or in the first half, I should say. Gilbert, a dangerous pass, able to get to it. Left hand is up and good. Tough finish for Carolee Gilbert, who is the smallest player on the floor almost every single game, but takes it inside a lot. Withrow Walker right to the basket to answer back. And here comes Carolee Gilbert now, and she's going to be fouled by Nalia Withrow Walker. Not exactly sure what the Lebanon fans are complaining about. It sure looked like Withrow Walker got a piece of the arm of Carolee Gilbert. 6:26 to play here in the second quarter. Lady Cavs lead it by 3, 19-16. Here's Hudson. Gillis. Roby left open, fires it away. Back of the iron, no good. Gillis right back up with the right, missed it short. I think she was expecting some contact, and no one really stepped in front of her. Now Withrow Walker on the run again, inside. And a blocking foul called on Carolee Gilbert. So Nalia Withrow Walker has really made it a point of emphasis for herself, the sophomore point guard, to use her speed and her physicality, taking it to the rack. And has been pretty solid tonight so far. 4 points in the early going. Now at the line for 2 free throws. And that first one falls. So it makes it 19-17. With 6:02 remaining here in the first half. Second one. Good for Withrow Walker. 6 points in the first half for the Devilettes to lead the way so far. 19-18, Cookeville leads by 1. 5:57 remaining here in the second quarter. Again, Lady Cavaliers remaining schedule at Lebanon, at York on Monday. Then Smyrna at home and Stewart's Creek at home. Some fun games to finish out the regular season for Cookeville. Here is Gilbert, and she traveled with it. Shuffled that back pivot foot, and it'll be a turnover. Callie Reeder's coming back in for Cookeville for Macy Hudson. The district tournament and the region tournament will be right here in Lebanon. We'll be here for those games whenever Cookeville is playing. That'll get started on February 19th and run through the 26th. That'll be in the district tournament. The region tournament will follow after that. Here's Maggie Kelly. Pretty good position. Spinning and fading and hitting. Maggie Kelly, 6 first half points. And Lebanon regains the lead. Gillis, a nice move with the rights. Too short. Rebound tipped down to McDonald. Now Withrow Walker trying to push with 5:13 to go in the second quarter. Kicks it on the left wing. McDonald as she gathers and fires. And it's good. E.B. McDonald, a big 3 from the left wing, and it's now a 4-point advantage for the Devilettes. Lebanon has gone into a 2-3 zone as well, and it's worked pretty well. Make that a 3-2. Gillis shoots right over the top of it. Halfway down, doesn't fall. Really trying to run him off that 3-point line. Gillis trying to shoot over it anyways. 4:42 remaining in the second quarter. It is Lebanon basketball. Spencer throws to Withrow Walker. She drives on Gilbert to the baseline. Good defense by Gilbert. She stepped on the baseline. It'll be a turnover by Withrow Walker. McLeod and Hudson re-entering. Dirksen and Gilbert coming out. Tremaria Neal coming in for Maggie Kelly for Lebanon on the other side with 4:34 to play here in the second quarter. 23-19, Cookeville trails. They were up 19-16. 7-0 run right now for Lebanon. Roby all the way to the basket. Got bumped, no call. And now we've got a foul on the rebound. Maybe on E.B. McDonald on a push of Callie Reeder. No. They get it on to Leah Withrow Walker. That's her second foul now. And the Boo Birds raining down from the student section. There's Gillis. We'll put it up with the rights. She couldn't get it to fall. 4:15 to play here in the second quarter, and the Lady Cavaliers gone a little bit cold here in this second frame offensively. Only 5 points so far. Halfway through this second frame. Still in the man-to-man defense. Withrow Walker on the right wing. Puts it on the deck, drives inside. Charlie Roby, ooh, that was a lot of basketball for a foul to be called. But she's going to pick it up. It'll be her first. And now all 5 starters each have 1 foul. It is the 13th foul on the Lady Cavaliers with 3:54 remaining here in the second quarter. So Nalia Withrow Walker heads to the line, already 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. The first one there is a little too strong. Carolee Gilbert's in for Allie Gillis. Samia Payne checking in for Tiara Spencer, it appears. And she's going to go right back to the scores table because it was supposed to be Withrow Walker that was coming out. And that one misses out of bounds. That'll be Cookeville basketball. So 2 misses for Withrow Walker. So Spencer coming back in and comes in for Withrow Walker. And she's been really, really good for the Devilettes here in the first half. So we'll see what the Lady Cavaliers can do without her on the floor with 3:52 to play here in the second quarter. Down by 4 is Cookeville. Gilbert on the right wing against the 3-2 zone. McLeod. Here's Gilbert. Round to Roby. High pass for Gilbert, able to handle it. Looking inside to Reeder, couldn't quite get it there. McLeod's got it again. Throws to Gilbert in the corner. Down low to Reeder. Great defense by Rodell, transitioning over in front and taking it away. 3:25 to play here in the first half, and that 3-2 zone starting to cause some fits here for the Cookeville offense. Can Cookeville get it done defensively? Underneath, McDonald left hand. Wild shot almost went, doesn't. And Hudson has the rebound. McDonald a little slow to get up. Here comes Gilbert trying to race ahead. She kicks in the corner, and that'll be a travel, yeah. I think she meant to pass it out and didn't quite have a handle on the basketball. And a timeout's going to be taken here by the Lady Cavaliers to talk some things over. 3:04 to play in the first half. 23-19 Lebanon leads. We're back after this. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Let the bidding begin. It's time for the show, and you know it's gonna go high. There's a buzz in the air, and people come from everywhere to hear the auctioneer cry. The sound of the gavel never gets old when you hear DJ say so. Live or online, we handle auctions of any kind.
Call Amanette's Eagle Auction at 526-5335, where we soar higher.
Welcome back to Lebanon High School. Full timeout on the floor taken by the Lady Cavaliers. They have not been able to get the offense going here. After the very start of the quarter, Lebanon went to a 3-2 zone defensively, and it has worked very, very well for Cookeville. Offensively, they're trying to figure some things out, so they take the timeout. It's still a 7-0 run right now for the Devilettes. It was 19-16 after an Allie Gillis 3 to put them up by 3. And we'll see what Cookeville has out of the timeout. Some scores elsewhere over on the main page. Pickett County is leading Clark Range right now, 39-13. Upperman up big on DeKalb County after one quarter, 25-6. 23-19 here, Lebanon on top, 2:59 to play here in the second quarter. Full court pressure, Payne able to get it across, ahead to Spencer. Down low, McDonald is wide open on the block and puts it in for 2. Nobody close to McDonald. Has her easiest bucket of the night, 2:43 to go here in the second quarter. Now a 9-0 run for Lebanon. Still sitting in that 3-2 zone, it's working. Around to Dirksen, one more Gillis. She'll have an open look for 3. Couldn't get it to go, but she got her own rebound and then turned it over. Cookeville struggling with a few turnovers here in this first half. And Lebanon now working on the 9-0 run, seeing if they can't add on a few more. Spencer will set it up with 2:18 to go here in the first half. Good defense by Hudson, who stepped right in front. And then she tried to jump up and pass it. And couldn't get rid of the basketball. It'll be a turnover right back to the Devilettes. 2:11 to go here in the second. So Lebanon will take it out underneath. Up by 6. Cookeville looking for a stop. McDonald tripped up in the paint, went down in a heap and able to get back up slowly. Spencer back out to the half-court line. 2:05 to play here in the first half. Throws to Neal at the elbow. Didn't have the flare out to Spencer. Now she's trying to get it on the handoff. Drives inside and threw it out of bounds. Got too far underneath. Good defense by Charlie Roby. It'll be Cookeville basketball with 1:52 to play here in the second quarter. Trailing by 6 are the Lady Cavaliers. And we've got a foul off the ball. It looks like Tiara Spencer is going to be tagged with it. It's her second. So now her, Withrow Walker, and Neal all have 2 fouls. It is the 4th team foul on Lebanon with 1:40 to play here in the second. Gillis another 3 from the wing. Too strong. Rebound tipped around. Gillis hauls it in. She's looking around. She'll put it up with the right. Off the window. Can't get it to go. And the rebound down to Rodell. Cookeville has gone ice cold here in this second quarter. 1:22 to play, second frame. And as soon as Lebanon went to that 3-2 zone, that's when the fit started. Still down by 6 to the Lady Cavaliers. McDonald in the paint. Puts up the jumper, and it's good. E.B. McDonald, a strong first half. Already 9 points in the ball game. 27-19. It's an 11-0 run right now for Lebanon. Gilbert, fake a 3, and they're going to say she walked. So another turnover by Cookeville. Neal comes out as Kelly is back in. Under a minute to go here in the first half. It's an 11-0 run right now for the Lady Cavalier, for the Devilettes. And they've got the basketball with under a minute to play here in the second quarter. Spencer to Payne. Bounce past Kelly. And we'll give it back out to Spencer. Here's Payne again. 36 seconds remaining. They're running it down. And now Coach Barrett wants a timeout. He wasn't too happy about what was going on that possession. 30-second timeout for the Devilettes. Parents and caregivers, the best defense starts at home. Take a timeout to talk with your youth about the dangers of substance misuse. Talk, they hear you. For important resources, including conversation tips, visit powerofputnam.org. 31 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It's 27-19 in favor of the Devilettes. Again, Lebanon has not beaten Cookeville in 11 tries. It's 11 straight right now for the Lady Cavaliers in the series against the Devilettes, dating all the way back to November of 2018. These two teams have played a lot ever since 2001. There's a bit of a gap in between from about 2010 to 2017. They picked it back up. Spencer throws to Payne. 30 seconds to play here in the quarter. Almost turned it over. And back out to Spencer. Out of the timeout, Devilettes basketball. Kelly, handoff. Spencer on the run, spinning around. Another spin move with the right, missed it. But McDonald hauls in the rebound. Another missed opportunity defensively for the Lady Cavaliers. 12 seconds here for Lebanon. Leading by 8. Spencer with it with the left hand. Lost it, and a foul called again. And it sure looked like a lot of basketball again for Charlie Roby. Roby picks up her second foul. It's going to put Tiara Spencer at the line with 5.7 seconds on the clock remaining here in the second quarter. Cavaliers only 5 points in this second quarter. And that first free throw from Spencer is good. It's now a 12-0 run. Roby and Dirksen out, Reeder and McLeod back in for Cookeville. 5.7 on the clock. Spencer knocked down the first free throw, has one more to put him up by 10 here in the first half. Now 1-2 strong, Reeder the rebound. 5 seconds here for the Cavaliers. Gillis has it with 2. Gillis still driving, puts it up with the right. She got fouled, and she finished. What a bucket for Allie Gillis at the buzzer. Count it. And she'll have one free throw coming as well. That's a big foul. It's on Maggie Kelly. It's her second. And Allie Gillis will have a free throw at the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line with no time left, and she knocks it down. Big bucket. A three-point play for Allie Gillis right before halftime. And Coach Barrett's got to be careful here. He's giving it to the near side official, and he just has the conversation with him, and we do head to halftime. Coming up next, the Happy Hiller halftime show, 28-22. A big bucket by Allie Gillis right before the break. We break it all down. Coming up in just a little bit, you're watching the high school basketball game of the week, presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They're also proud to sponsor the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood, or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to sponsor this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and test drive the all-new Chevy Trax or Silverado today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom home located just south of Cookeville. Boasting 2,700 square feet and a 2-car garage, this home features a very open floor plan with hardwood floors. You'll find great custom touches throughout, including a welcoming covered porch. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191 for more information.
The Quality Family, a local company supporting and caring for our local communities. The Quality Family offers services to get you back to the game. From bracing to oxygen and everything in between, we can meet your medical equipment needs with Buckeye Home Medical Equipment. If you have an in-home need for strength and conditioning, for example after a surgery or injury, Quality Home Health is available to provide individualized care while you are on the mend. For those with end-of-life diseases, Quality Hospice is available to provide nurturing care during those difficult times. Choose the Quality family of services for care within your community. Visit thequalityfamily.com to navigate all we have to offer you.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do. Live Oak Insurance and Financial is your one-stop shop for home, auto, commercial, and life insurance. You could be missing out on saving money by bundling your insurance coverage with Erie Insurance through Live Oak. Their insurance experts can manage all your policies in one place while also always being there to answer your questions and make sure you have all the coverage you need to fit your life and your budget. And if you own a business, Live Oak can help protect your business, your workers, and your peace of mind with commercial insurance. Visit liveoaktn.com or call 931-367-LIVE for more information today.
What if opportunity was all in a day's work?
We find new ways to make vacation dreams a reality. And that inspires me to do my best work every single day.
What if you can make a real impact in people's lives with a team that cares?
What I do matters, not just for guests, but for my team. We rely on each other each and every day.
What if your work inspired fun and moved people?
We put the world on vacation. Our job is to make people happy. Inspiring travelers around the world to live their best lives never stops being fulfilling.
At Travel and Leisure, what if can be what is. Stop wondering. Join the travel movement and start a career where memories start with you.
It's halftime here at Lebanon High School. The Lebanon Devilettes on top 28-22 as we welcome you into the Happy Hiller halftime show. Visit happyhiller.com for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical problems today. That's happyhiller.com. My name's Jacob Vincent, joined by the beautiful Desiree Vincent on camera tonight. The Lady Cavaliers and Devilettes, both 6-1 in District 7 4A play, fighting for the number 1 seed in district play after tonight, possibly tied with Stewart's Creek as well, as they also play tonight, taking on Laverne as they try to get into the top 2 at the end of tonight. Lebanon plays Stewart's Creek on Tuesday, so this district could very well take shape on Tuesday, possibly Friday when Cookeville plays Stewart's Creek. But right now, the Devilettes on top 28-22 after a very, very good second quarter. And it all started defensively. The Lady Cavaliers led after the first 14-13. They took a 19-16 lead, and then the Devilettes went to a 3-2 zone, and Cookeville's offense was pretty much non-existent for about 5 minutes there in that second quarter. Right before the half, it was a 12-0 run, and then Allie Gillis was able to get a floater to go. She got fouled and hit the free throw, a three-point play as the buzzer sounded to go into halftime. A big bucket for Allie Gillis and the Lady Cavaliers to make it a 2-possession ball game. Right before, Spencer missed a free throw, had a chance to make it a 10-point lead. Instead, it's a 6-point lead, and big for the Lady Cavaliers to get that momentum going in to the second half. The Lady Cavaliers scoring as follows for them, being led by Allie Gillis, who is the leading scorer by 0.1 so far, 14.1 on the season for Gillis. Carolee Gilbert right behind at 14 per ball game. Gillis has 11 tonight in the first half. 4 points for Carolee Gilbert, 4 points for Macy Hudson, 2 points for Charlie Roby, and 1 off the bench for Callie Reeder. On the other side, all 5 starters have scored for the Devilettes. They're being led by E.B. McDonald's, 9 points, 6 points apiece for Nalia Withrow Walker and Maggie Kelly, 5 points for Tiara Spencer, and 2 for Rodell. Once again, our halftime score 28-22 in favor of the home team, the Devilettes. Big second half on the way in 7 4A district play. Stick around for it. This is the Happy Hiller halftime show Visit happyhiller.com for all your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical problems today. That's happyhiller.com. Second half is on the other side. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
I work with Warren County Nursery here in McMinnville, Tennessee.
I'm very passionate about the hay because that's how I take care of my cows.
So I farm here with my dad.
We raise primarily corn, soybeans, and wheat.
By having that in my background and knowing what the customer expects, I know how to cater to the customer.
We're here to provide solutions for our customers.
Going through some of those challenging experiences help you understand maybe the position they're coming from.
Discover this stylish and modern 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with an open split bedroom floor plan designed for comfort and convenience. With 3,318 square feet under one roof, plus a bonus room over the garage and 1,400 square foot basement. Located in the Brookstone subdivision, this home is just minutes from Cookeville. The builder is also offering up to 3% in closing cost assistance. Call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145.
Thanks again.
Yeah, my pleasure.
You know, you always make us feel so comfortable in our home. You're like family.
Yeah, or a friend.
Or family.
Or friend.
Family.
Friend.
Family.
Friend.
Family.
Friend.
Family.
Friend. Okay, well, thank you for your business, sir, and I hope you have a nice day.
This month, everybody's a friend or family. Save up to 25% on a home services repair.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
A big second half that could help decide District 7 4A on the girls' side as two of the top teams tied atop the district right now square off between the Devilettes and the Lady Cavaliers. Lebanon leads it right now 28-22 as we're just about to get started in the second half. Hey, if you're tuned in on YouTube, we appreciate you tuning in, especially here on UCR. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. You can turn on the notifications, and it'll let you know whenever we go live for whatever broadcast we're doing on YouTube. Tonight, it's Cookeville and Lebanon. You can also comment along with us, just like you would on Facebook, so leave a comment. Grandma Marcia has already done it. You can let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for, and you can like the stream as well. So please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. It helps us out more than you know. My name's Jacob Vincent, joined by the beautiful Desiree Vincent on camera tonight. Lebanon starting out with the basketball first here in the second half, moving from left to right. Lady Cavaliers in their away black uniforms tonight. First time I've seen them play in those. 28-22, Lebanon leads, and almost an early turnover, but Withrow Walker has it on the right wing. Thought about a three, and will pull it back out, and they'll reset. Cookeville's been in a man-to-man defense all night long against the Lebanon offense. It was a 12-0 run to put them in front in the second quarter. Kelly got great position and finishes again. Has been very consistent so far tonight, and she's got 8 points. Here is Gillis, and again, Lebanon out in that 3-2 zone. It was dominant in that second quarter. What adjustments have the Lady Cavaliers made here in this second half? Down low, Gillis right behind the defense, got loose, missed it on the way up, and the rebound down to Spencer. Lebanon got away with it. Coach Barrett was screaming for somebody to get it back there. Here's Withrow Walker, and she's going to be fouled. Foul called on Carolee Gilbert. It's her second. And it puts Nalia Withrow Walker, the sophomore point guard, at the line for the Devilettes with 7:06 to play here in the third quarter. Very talented point guard for this Lebanon team. Just a little bit short on the first attempt. Had 6 first-half points. But it's going to be a cornerstone of this Lebanon team going forward. Her and E.B. McDonald. Lebanon is going to be good for the next few years. You've got Maggie Kelly, also a sophomore out there, and Tiara Spencer, their second leading scorer as a junior. Rodell is the only senior in the starting lineup for the Devilettes. Obviously, Cookeville has a lot of juniors in their starting lineup as well. Second free throw good. That's 31-22 now. After 3 straight points to open up the half for Lebanon. Cookeville looking to get it going on offense here in the second half. One more pass to Hudson. Looks inside, now back around. Here is Gillis trying to hit the three. Doesn't go. Rebound. Fought for. And Tiara Spencer able to take it away. Ahead to E.B. McDonald. McDonald right hand is good. Into double figures goes McDonald. It's now an 11-point advantage for Lebanon. Roby just throws it up there. Couldn't get it to roll in. And it has turned into a very cold shooting night for the Lady Cavaliers ever since the first quarter, where it started off pretty well. Allie Gillis picks up the foul. It's her second. And now three different Cavaliers each have 2 fouls. McLeod is coming in for Allie Gillis. 6:21 to play here in the third quarter, 33-22. Big couple of possessions here for the Lady Cavaliers. Withrow Walker brings it across the timeline and sets it up. Spencer. Top of the key, McDonald from downtown. No good. Good. Box out and a rebound for Carolee Gilbert. She turns on the Jets and pushes. Gilbert all the way inside with the floater is good. And the first points of the second half for the Lady Cavaliers belong to Carolee Gilbert. 9-point advantage now for the Devilettes. 5:50 remaining here in the third quarter. Dangerous pass to Dow. Wasn't quite ready for it. And back to Withrow Walker, who sets up the offense. Run a lot of set plays, and they work a lot of the time. Here's Kelly. And they'll reset again. 5.5 to play here in the third. Spencer crosses. Roby got back in front, but a foul is called on Charlie Roby. That is the third foul on Charlie Roby. That's a big one with 5:22 to play here in the third quarter. It is the third team foul on the Lady Cavaliers as well. Lily McCarter is going to check in for the first time. Callie Reeders to the scores table. Coming up after this first free throw from Tiara Spencer. It's in and out, no good. That's one thing for the Devilettes. They've missed a lot of free throws so far. Allie Gillis back in as well. They missed 6 free throws in the ball game. They are 5 for 11. It could be a much bigger lead than it is right now. That second free throw goes for Spencer. So back to a 10-point advantage for the Devilettes. 5:18 remaining here in the third, and the Lady Cavaliers still looking for answers on offense. Gilbert fakes a pass. She'll fly it away. Carolee Gilbert missed it short. McLeod's got the rebound. Spinning around. Kicks in the corner. And back out top. Cookeville resets with 5 minutes to play here in the third. Here's McCarter. She'll try the three. No good. Rebound tipped around and in the hands of McDonald again. Lebanon's done a much better job of rebounding the basketball inside ever since the second quarter on. McDonald a three in transition, no. And Gilbert fighting for the rebound, hauls it in. She'll push the other way. 1-on-2, pulls up from 14 feet and hits. Carolee Gilbert, a big shot, and a timeout taken by the Lady Cavaliers with 4:36 remaining here in the third quarter. It is a 30-second timeout. Parents and caregivers, the best defense starts at home. Take a timeout to talk with your youth about the dangers of substance misuse. Talk, they hear you. For important resources, including conversation tips, visit powerofputnam.org. 34-26, Cavaliers trail by 8. They trail by 6 at halftime. Carolee Gilbert has all the scoring in the second half so far with 4:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, the winner really helps their chances at getting the 1 seed. The loser doesn't necessarily fall out of the running for it, but makes it a lot more difficult. Lady Cavaliers already have 1 win against Lebanon this year, 53-45 at home. They have not lost to this Lebanon team since 2018. It'll be Devilettes basketball out of the timeout. There's McDonald. On the deck, spinning in the lane, fading off the window too strong. Good defense by Kendall McLeod. She'll push it up now. McLeod. Reader from way outside. Can't get it to fall. But right now, Lady Cavaliers just need some shots to go in. Spencer. 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Appreciate everyone tuning in so far tonight, whether it's on the UCR channel or on Hub Plus. We appreciate you. Allie Gillis and Tiara Spencer getting tied up in the middle, and a foul's going to be called on Allie Gillis. of the Lady Cavaliers. It is her third foul. So both Allie Gillis and Charlie Roby have 3 fouls with 3:52 to play here in the third quarter. It's the 4th team foul. 0 fouls called so far on the Devilettes. Spencer looking around, throws it up top. This is McDonald. Cavs trail by 8, 34-26. They led after the first quarter. After trailing for the majority of it, they led 14-13. And now a steal by Gillis. She'll race to the other side. Withrow Walker with her, missed it. McCarter's right there, back up and in. Good follow by Lily McCarter for her first bucket of the night. And a big turnover makes it a 6-point game again, 34-28. Here's Withrow Walker on the right wing. They're really going to let her take that 3 if she wants it. She has not shot too many of them this year. And now the sophomore point guard will come get it and set up the offense with 3:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Looks inside, back out top. Spencer tries the 3. It's good. What a big shot for Tiara Spencer as the Lady Cavaliers tried to make a run. And now Withrow Walker has a steal. She'll race to the other side, and she'll get it to go. 39-28, Lebanon right back up by 11. Gillis a 3. Doesn't go. Rebound down to McLeod, who puts it up and in with the left. Frenetic pace here in the second half. 39-30, 2:32 to play in the third, and Withrow Walker just lost it out of bounds. And Coach Barrett wants a timeout. 30-second timeout taken by the Devilettes as Macy Hudson is coming back in for Cookeville. And so is Tania Dirksen with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Cookeville trails by 9. They've gotten it as close as 6 so far here in the second half, other than when it started out at a 6-point lead. Have trailed by as many as 11 in this second half so far. 39-30, our score. Checking some of the other scores from around the area. Upperman is up 52-8 with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's a lot of points for the Lady Bees. Obviously, they're coming off of a loss to Livingston Academy in their last game. White County leads Cumberland County at halftime, 26-24. That's a big one in 7 AAA. 2:28 to play here in the third. Cookeville basketball trailing by 9, down by 3 possessions. Here's a cut to the basket for McCarter. She is fouled and couldn't get the finish, but she will be at the line. And a nice cut and a nice pass as well. Foul's whistled on Tremaria Neal. That's just the first foul on Lebanon with 2:19 to go here in the third quarter. Neal picks up her third at the line. Lily McCarter, 2 free throws coming from the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line, and the first one's good. Didn't play a whole lot in the first half and has had to come in because of some foul trouble to both Charlie Roby and Allie Gillis, and making the most of her minutes so far. Second free throw, good again. She's now got 4 points here in the second half. 39-32, back to 7. 2:16 to go here in the third. McDonald to Spencer. And around to Withrow Walker. She'll put it on the deck with the left hand. Kick it back out on the wing. Spencer from way beyond the arc. That's short. McCarter has the box out, now fighting for it. We've got a whistle and a foul called on Lily McCarter. That could have gone either way. Wow. Well, Lily McCarter gets tagged with the foul. And that's the 5th team foul on the Lady Cavaliers. With 2:02 to play here in the third, it sends Rodell to the line. Looked like both of them were battling for it. Dow misses. Again, 5 team fouls called on Cookeville, just 1 so far on the Devilettes here in this third quarter with 2:02 remaining. Dow's second free throw rattles home. Back to an 8-point lead for Lebanon, 1:58 remaining here in the third. Foul trouble for Cookeville as Charlie Roby and Allie Gillis each have 3 fouls, so they're being held out till probably the fourth quarter. Lebanon still in their zone defense. It's been really good tonight. Dirksen kick out. Gilbert didn't catch it cleanly. Nice move, gets inside with the left, blocked away by Maggie Kelly. That's a great defensive play by the sophomore. Kind of been the unsung hero tonight for Lebanon. 1:30 remaining here in the third. Withrow Walker will set it up. Top of the key for Kelly. McDonald got loose on the wing. Missed it. Gilbert couldn't get the rebound, and we're going the other way with a foul on Aaliyah Withrow Walker now. Third foul on Withrow Walker now. That's also a big one. And they're not going to let the subs come in. So Cookeville, Allie Gillis was trying to come in with 1:08 to play here in the third. Here's Lily McCarter. Inside to Hudson. Kick in the corner, McLeod. Back out to McCarter. She gets tackled by Tiara Spencer. And Spencer will pick up her third foul. So now Tiara Spencer, Nalia Withrow Walker, and Tremaria Neal all have 3 fouls for the Devilettes. So fouls counting up on both sides. Third team foul on Lebanon with 57 seconds to play here in the third. Samia Payne checked in for Spencer. Gillis is back in there for the Lady Cavaliers. Here's Gilbert. She drives inside, left-hand floater way in the air, couldn't get it. Dirksen had the rebound, out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Cookeville underneath. 41.8 seconds on the clock. Cookeville will inbound from the baseline left side. Get it into Dirksen on the post-up. She puts it on the deck, kicks on the wing. Hudson an open look. No good. Rebound down to McDonald for Lebanon. They've got the basketball, leading by 8 with 30 seconds to play here in the third. Withrow Walker will back it out. Coach Barrett wanting his team to take that final shot heading to the fourth quarter, especially if they can get it to go. But even if not, they still have an 8-point lead. So they're going to run this clock all the way down. Running along the baseline, they'll start with 10 seconds. Here's Dow on the left wing. 7 seconds. Withrow Walker on the drive. 4 seconds. Got inside. Missed it. Tipped by Dow. No, and we have reached the end of the third. Our score, 40-32 in favor of the Devilettes. Big fourth quarter in 7-4A coming up when we come back. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week presented by 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
The Real Estate Collective Land and Farm Team represents a dedicated group of individuals possessing a wealth of expertise in land and farm sales. They possess a range of resources at their disposal, all aimed at showcasing the innate qualities of each property. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their current listings at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective Land and Farm Team is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate, quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine Team.
Appreciate our friends at Livingston Regional Hospital, but the fourth quarter is underway here at Lebanon High School. The Lady Cavaliers trail 40-32. Getting started in the fourth quarter of action. Gilbert on the drive, high off the window, no good. Gillis has it on the opposite side. She'll put it back up and in. And Allie Gillis has her first bucket ever since putting up 11 in the first half. Withrow Walker already at the other end and answering right back. Just raced past the defense. And Cookeville had it back to a 6-point game again. Multiple times they've gotten it to 6, never closer in the second half. Here's Roby to the basket now. She'll put it up and in. Charlie Roby, the point guard for the Lady Cavaliers, makes it a 6-point game. Now can Cookeville get a stop? McDonald an open look, too strong. Kelly an offensive board. Kick it out to Withrow Walker, and she'll pull it back out. 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's 42-36, but Cookeville again has gotten it back to a 6-point game. 6-point game at halftime. Cavaliers haven't had it closer. Gillis deflected it out of bounds. It'll stay with Lebanon underneath. Huge game in District 7 4A. Both these teams already with a loss. Obviously, Lebanon fell to this Cookeville team a couple of weeks ago. That's their only loss. Cookeville fell to Stewart's Creek. And if Lebanon were to get the win tonight and then Stewart's Creek on Tuesday, they would be your regular season champions. That sure looked like a couple of extra steps. And then Dow is going to be fouled by Tanaya Dirksen. So Tanaya Dirksen picks up her second foul. It's the team's first with 6:46 to play here in the fourth. Tiara Spencer checking in. White County was only up 2 on Cumberland County at halftime. They now lead by 11, 40-29 at the end of 3. Here's Withrow Walker inside, off the window and down again. She has played great tonight. 13 points for the sophomore point guard, and now a timeout by the Lady Cavaliers as they're back down by 8, 44-36. And Coach Gillis is not happy. 30-second timeout. Parents and caregivers, the best defense starts at home. Take a timeout to talk with your youth about the dangers of substance misuse. Talk, they hear you. For important resources, including conversation tips, visit powerofputnam.org. 6:37 to go in the ball game. The Lady Cavaliers have gotten it to a 6-point game twice here in the second half. Again, they led after the first quarter, 14-13. Lebanon went to their zone in the second quarter, and that's when the Lady Cavaliers ran into some of their struggles offensively. Righted some of those in the third as they put up 10 points in the third quarter, but they were outscored by Lebanon, who put up 12. And now they're back down by 8 again after trading buckets back and forth to start this fourth quarter of action. Charlie Roby will have it out of the timeout. Lady Cavaliers, 2 timeouts remaining here in the contest with 6.5 remaining. Gilbert. Roby. Corner pass to Gillis, right back to Roby. Fakes it to the right side and turned it over. Tried to throw it on the baseline to Hudson. Now ahead to Withrow Walker. Into the corner, Spencer for an open look. That doesn't go. Body's hitting the deck, loose on the ground. And we've got a jump ball that's going to stay with Lebanon underneath. Looked like Alec Gillis took a hard fall inside. She pops back up. Kendall McLeod checking back in. Comes in for Charlie Roby with 6:10 to play. Make sure the floor is nice and dry before they get going. Tiara Spencer will inbound after the jump ball. Kelly back out to Spencer. 6:07 remaining here in a massive 7-4A battle. Lebanon needs it to split the series with Cookeville this year, and then if they would beat Stewart's Creek on Tuesday, they'd be your 7-4A champions in the regular season. McDonald off the window and down. And now the clock starts to become an issue for the Lady Cavaliers, who trail by 10 with 5:45 to go in the ball game. Kendall McLeod to Gillis. She'll take it and hit it. A Gary Maxwell Insurance 3 for Allie Gillis, and what a big shot that is. 46-39. Withrow Walker right to the other side. Answers back again. And it's a foul on Carolee Gilbert, her third. Now, Leo Withrow Walker is a high-level player. Gets the bucket to go, and we'll have a free throw here. Charlie Roby's back in as Carolee Gilbert comes out. Every single time Cookeville makes their run back into it, Lebanon has the answer on the other side, and most of the time it's the sophomore point guard in Withrow Walker. She's already got 7 points here in the quarter, 16 now in the ball game, and back up by 10, 49-39. 5:16 remaining. Gillis trying to do it again. Will do it again. Another Gary Maxwell Insurance 3, and now Allie Gillis is starting to heat up a little bit. 5:05 to play, 49-42. The Cavaliers need a stop, though. Stopping a bucket would go a very long way on this possession. Withrow Walker dribbling around, 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Looks right side to Spencer. Kelly. And back off to Spencer again with 4:38 to play. Lebanon very content with just taking care of the basketball. You got a 7-point lead. That's all you got to do is take care of the basketball and get a good shot. Withrow Walker on the drive, creates the contact and is fouled. And it'll be called on Tania Dirksen. Aaliyah Withrow Walker heads to the line again. And now 3 team fouls on the Lady Cavaliers, still 0 on the Devilettes here in this fourth quarter. It'll put Withrow Walker at the stripe for 2 shots with 4:23 remaining. And the first one good for the sophomore. So Callie Reeder comes back in for Cookeville. Tania Dirksen is out. Carolee Gilbert will head to the scores table and will enter after this free throw if it's good. And it does go. Carolee Gilbert coming back in for the Lady Cavaliers. 51-42. Lebanon leads by 9. 4:23 to play. Still plenty of time. The Cavaliers need some offense, and then after that, they desperately need a stop. Here's Charlie Roby to Carolee Gilbert. She'll drive on the baseline, get underneath, throw it back out top. Gillis, a tough catch. Throws it back to Gilbert. She'll fire it away. Couldn't get it to fall. And the rebound down, stolen away by Allie Gillis. She goes up and finishes for 2. Allie Gillis, a big fourth quarter, but they need a stop. Down by 7, 51-44, 3:52 to play. Withrow Walker was trying to go fast. Coach Barrett said slow it down. It's going to be close to 5 seconds. She gets inside and missed it. Hudson to Roby, a dangerous pass. Roby gets it. She'll take it all the way to the rack and lay it up and in. Charlie Roby makes it a 5-point game. 51-46, 3:27 to play. And here comes Withrow Walker again with another finish. My goodness, how good is she? Nalia Withrow Walker has completely taken over this basketball game in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers cut it to 5, the closest they had been. And here comes the sophomore point guard, and a chance for another 3-point play. But another foul call on Carolee Gilbert. It's her 4th, so she comes out with 3:24 remaining. And Withrow Walker at the line. It was 3 for 3 from the stripe in the 4th. Misses that one, but a rebound by Spencer and up and in. Just can't have it with 3:17 to go. Gillis trapped in the corner and a foul called on the Devilettes, but it's just their first with 3:13 to play here in the fourth. Just their 4th overall in the second half. Rodell called for the foul, her 3rd. Hudson out. As Dirksen comes in, Reeder on the baseline, kick out to Gillis. She'll fire it away again, hits it again from the right side. Allie Gillis, a monster fourth quarter, has 13 points in the fourth quarter, and the Cavaliers are down by 6, 2:55 to play. Can they come up with the stop? They need it right here on this possession. Spencer, and a timeout taken by Lebanon. It'll be a full timeout. 2:48 remaining, 55-49 our score. The Lady Cavaliers trail. We're back after this. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week presented by 931 Sports Cars and Collectibles on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Tee-Up is the Upper Cumberland's brand new indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. You want to know how you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Well, it's been a battle between Allie Gillis and Nalia Withrow Walker here in the fourth quarter. Right now, Allie Gillis is winning that battle as she has cut the lead to 6. It started at 8 to start the quarter, but it has been back and forth. It is Lebanon basketball out of the timeout. But the Cavaliers, they need a stop. 2 timeouts remaining for the Devilettes, 2 timeouts remaining for the Lady Cavaliers. Possession arrow in favor of Cookeville. Just 1 team foul called on the Devilettes here in the fourth quarter. Already 4 on the Lady Cavaliers with 2:48 remaining in the ball game. Allie Gillis has been tremendous all ball game long, and especially here in the fourth. Here is Withrow Walker, who has been almost better in the fourth quarter, has 11 points in the fourth. Has answered back the run by the Lady Cavaliers almost every time. McDonald in the lane, missed it, and Gillis has the rebound. Here come the Cavaliers. Charlie Roby to the basket with the right. All kinds of contact, no call. Loose on the ground. Whistle and a foul called on Cookeville. Said she pulled her arm. It's on Macy Hudson. It's her second. And now Lebanon's shooting free throws for the remainder of the ball game with 2:25 to play. And again, just one foul called on the Devilettes so far here in the fourth. The Devilettes have only been called for 4 fouls in the second half. The Cavaliers now 10. And that first free throw good for Tiara Spencer. Carolee Gilbert's back in. Second free throw from Spencer. Good again. 2 for 2. Spencer, a couple of big buckets in this fourth quarter. 57-49. Cookeville trails by 8 with 2:20 to go. Gillis spins to Roby. With 2:13 to play, Roby puts it up and couldn't get it to go. Hudson's there. She'll go back up, and she is fouled. And Macy Hudson will be at the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line with 2:07 to go in the fourth. Foul called on Maggie Kelly. It's her fourth, and the sarcastic cheers rain down from the Cookeville fans around us. So Hudson at the line, a 65% free throw shooter, gets the first to rattle home. Two good free throws from the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line for Macy Hudson. Once again, appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment and let us know where you're watching from. Cavaliers trail by 6 with 2 minutes to go. Dowell down low to McDonald, and a foul called on Allie Gillis. Allie Gillis picks up her fourth. It's the same official every single time. It's now 11 fouls called to 5 in the second half. McDonald at the line, rattles it home. It's a big-time basketball game. And unfortunate, it's being officiated this way. Two good free throws for E.B. McDonald. The Devilettes have shored that part of their game up here in the fourth quarter. And there's another foul call, this time on Withrow Walker. It's her fourth. It's still just an 8-point game with 1:53 to play, so Lady Cavaliers not out of the woods yet. But they got to go. Roby crosses and drives with the left, and good. Charlie Roby, another bucket. She's got 6 in the quarter, makes it a 6-point game again with 1:43 to play and a full timeout. We'll step aside for one final time. 1:46 to go, 59-53. Cookeville trails. You're watching the high school basketball game of the week, presented by 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with the UCR team on Tuesday nights at 7, live for the UCR Coaches Show from the rooftop. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back here to Lebanon High School. This game has turned into a very good one. The Lady Cavaliers, ever since leading after the first quarter, 14-13, and then they led 19-16 in the second, have trailed from that point on. It's 59-53. They've gotten it as close as 5. It's now a 6-point game with 1:46 to play. One timeout remaining for the Lady Cavaliers. The possession arrow is in favor of Cookeville. They're going to come out in full court pressure. Lebanon can run the baseline. They do have to get it across the timeline after the make by Charlie Roby. They get it into Withrow Walker, mishandles it, gets it back. The sophomore point guard racing ahead. Tanaya Dirksen right behind her. 1:40 to go. Lebanon is in the bonus. So they got to go for steals and try to create turnovers and create some havoc Here's Spencer. Take it inside, underneath the basket. Give it back out to McDonald, 1:28 to go. And at some point, they will have to foul if they can't get the basketball. Now they get the double team. They turned it over. Rodell picks it up. Ooh, a timeout granted. Man. A timeout granted to Lebanon. They've only got full timeouts remaining. We'll keep it right here with 1:19 to go in the ball game. 59-53. Lebanon gets granted a timeout. Full timeout. So now there's one timeout remaining for Lebanon, one timeout for the Lady Cavaliers. Again, the possession arrow is in favor of Cookeville. 3 team fouls on the Devilettes, and the Devilettes will be going to the line on any foul committed by the Lady Cavaliers. 1 minute and 19 seconds to play. Lady Cavaliers trail by 6. Cavaliers got to create some turnovers and create some havoc here defensively. They almost got the turnover and would have had a chance to make it a one-possession game. Obviously, that would be a made 3. You can go for 2, still plenty of time, but you have to get the basketball back, or you got to put them at the line, and then you can play who you want to put at the line. Rodell hasn't been there a whole lot tonight, but has been there once and went 1 for 2. Everybody else, pretty good free throw shooters. 1:19 remaining here in the contest. They get it into Withrow Walker. Being guarded by Tanaya Dirksen. Across the timeline comes the sophomore. Throws it over to McDonald. And a foul given to E.B. McDonald by Charlie Roby. I don't really know if she was trying to foul. But Charlie Roby picks up her 4th. It sends E.B. McDonald, a very good free throw shooter, to the line with 1:10 to play. And the Cavaliers trail by 6. Knocks down the first to make it a 3-possession lead for the Devilettes. Lily McCarter is in for Tanaya Dirksen. McDonald will have a second free throw. 2 for 2, and back up by 8 go the Devilettes. 61-53, 1:05 to go. Roby to the other side, off the window, missed it. Rebound down to Withrow Walker, falls to the ground. And a jump ball called. It will be Cookeville basketball. Normally you can't fall to the ground with the ball in your hands, but tonight you can. It will be Cookeville basketball with 59 seconds to play. Gillis will inbound. Here's Hudson. Cookeville's got to go. Gilbert on the drive, left hand. It's been a foul all night long on the other side. Here comes Withrow Walker. Back off to Spencer with 45 seconds to play. Now down to 39 seconds. And that's going to be the 5th foul called on Allie Gillis. Heck of an effort in the 4th quarter. And really just some horrible sportsmanship shown by the Lebanon fans. I mean, I've never seen a cheer like that for someone fouling out in a girls' high school basketball game. And for Allie Gillis, who played really, really well in this contest. She had 25 points. Tanaya Dirksen will come in for her. And heading to the line will be Tiara Spencer for 2 free throws. 38 seconds to go. It's 61-53. And the first free throw good from Spencer. It's going to be a really big win for Lebanon. They have not been able to beat this Cookeville team since 2018. And not only that, they're going to have a chance to win the regular season district title, get the 1 seed, and they're already hosting here in their home gym for the district tournament. Here's Gilbert at the other end. The right-handed scoop shot is good with 32 seconds. And a timeout taken by Cookeville is their final timeout. 62-55, 7-point game with 31 seconds to play in the contest. No Allie Gillis left for the Lady Cavaliers, but what an effort by her. 25 points on the night to lead the way for the Lady Cavaliers. It's a game high. Even Aaliyah Withrow Walker doesn't have that many. She's got 20 on the night. 62-55. And Lebanon has been able to hit free throws here in the fourth quarter after really struggling in those second and third quarters, knocking down free throws. They have righted that here in the fourth, as they are now 10 of 12 in the fourth quarter from the line. Lady Cavaliers have only attempted 2 free throws in the fourth quarter. Big free throw discrepancy throughout the ball game. But you got to give a tip of the cap to Lebanon. They switched up the defense early on in that second quarter. Lady Cavaliers went cold. That's when Lebanon took the lead, and they have not relinquished it since. Cookeville has gotten it as close as 5 so far here in the second half, never closer. 31 and a half seconds to play. Cookeville trails by 7. No timeouts remaining. Possession arrow in favor of the Devilettes. They inbound it to Spencer, and Sadie Garrett goes for the basketball. Is going to be tagged with a foul. So it'll send Spencer to the line for 2 more free throws with 30 seconds to play. Spencer will take a deep breath. And hit the first. This one to make it a 9-point lead. It's good. Spencer now 5 of 6 from the stripe here in the fourth. It's 64-55. Here's Gilbert from outside. That one doesn't go. Spencer couldn't get it. Hudson will go back up. She's fouled and knocks it in. Macy Hudson will be at the Sonia Brown of the American Way Real Estate free throw line. Foul is called on Rodell. It's her 4th with 21 seconds to go. 64-57. Basket is good. Hudson will have 1 free throw to try to complete a 3-point play as Gilbert and Roby come out. Hudson knocks it in. 64-58, a quick foul on Kendall McLeod will send Aaliyah Withrow Walker to the stripe with 20 seconds remaining. McLeod picks up her first. So it's going to be Lebanon atop the standings at 7-1. Cookeville is going to fall to 6-2. Stewart's Creek is playing Laverne tonight. Would imagine that they're winning that ball game if they haven't already. So it'll be for the regular season district title coming up on Tuesday. If Lebanon wins it, they are your regular season champions. If Stewart's Creek wins it, then Cookeville still has an outside shot. But it would come down to a tiebreaker. Withrow Walker misses the second. 65-58, 18 seconds to play. McLeod on the run. Back out to Roby. She drives inside to the basket, throws it off the window, no. Rebound, pulled down by McDonald. Spencer had it, threw a player to the ground, and they let it go. And Carolee Gilbert is down and hurt. I mean, Tiara Spencer just threw a full forearm shove to Carolee Gilbert. And they just let it go right in front of the official. And the Cookeville fans rightfully not happy. 4.4 seconds to play. Rodell will be at the line for 2 free throws. And the first good for Dell. Second free throw, good as well. Dell hits them both. 67-58. Here comes Roby. She'll throw it up. Missed it. Final score, 67-58. The Devilettes have a chance to win the regular season district title coming up on Tuesday against Stewart's Creek. Cookeville falls in their second district game of the season as they fall to 6-2 in 7-4A play and now 17-5 on the season. And for the first time since 2018, Lebanon has beaten Cookeville in girls basketball. Big win for the Devilettes tonight as we welcome you into the post-game show. We'll tally up the final scores. We'll let you know about the game, and then will end this stream and create a new one for the boys game coming up afterwards, which is also a big one for the Cookeville Cavaliers. So the Devilettes once again improved to 18-6, 7-1 in district play. They will play Stewart's Creek coming up on Tuesday for a chance to win the regular season district title. A heck of a basketball game tonight. The officials, once again, not the best, as they have been pretty much all season long for the Lady Cavaliers. And there's really no denying that point. So the Lady Cavaliers fall tonight. Final score 67-58. After the first quarter, Cookeville led it 14-13. Lebanon goes to the 3-2 zone. Cookeville really struggled offensively and went into the break down by 6, 28-22. It would pretty much stay at a 6-point game all second half long. For a short time, they got it to 5, but only a Withrow Walker every single time Cookeville made a run would answer right back at the other end. And Aaliyah Withrow Walker absolutely is going to be your Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the game tonight. She also had a team-high 21 points for the Devilettes, backed up by Evie McDonald, 17, 16 for Tiara Spencer, 8 for Maggie Kelly, and 5 for Rodell for a final score of 67 points. For the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers, I mentioned it, Allie Gillis fouled out, but had 25 points. 14 of them came in the fourth quarter, did everything she could to keep the Lady Cavaliers in this basketball game late in the game. 10 points for Carolee Gilbert, 9 for Macy Hudson, 8 points for Charlie Roby, 4 for Lily McCarter, 2 for Kendall McLeod, and 1 for Callie Reeder. The good thing for the Lady Cavaliers, they might possibly get another shot at that Devilette squad coming up in the district tournament and then maybe again in the region tournament, depending on how things play out. Once again, your Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the game is Nalia Withrow Walker, as the Devilettes improve to 18-6 and now 7-1 in district play. Lady Cavaliers fall to 17-5 and 6-2 in district play. Next up for the Lady Cavaliers, on the road at York on Monday, Smyrna at home on Tuesday, and Stewart's Creek to finish out the regular season a week from tonight at home in Cookeville. That'll do it for us for the girls' game. Once again, we'll end this stream. We'll create a new one for the boys' game coming up in just a little bit. You've been watching the High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by Double Precision Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance and 931 Sports Cards and Collectibles on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.